Hello, lovely people. Another Sunday, another episode of News on the Spectrum. My name is Martin K, and today episode gonna be about France. That's right, France. The French people. Jelly, Von, Joubin, who. I don't think that was French. I don't speak French, but in general, I do have some connection with French people because I used to work for a French company. That's right. Yeah, yeah, especially like very often we Polish people are getting shit for our unpronounceable last names, and but French people are kind of fucking same. Like I used to work for the dude with the last name Dussuswa. None of the letters were fucking written how they sound. It was like a couple of T there's, couple of Q's, a cucumber, a peace sign. You all know how hard it is to print some documents for the dude. Ever put a cucumber in the printer? That's fucking right. Okay, so France is a country in Europe, borders with Germany, Switzerland, Belgium, Luxembourg, Spain, Italy, Andorra, I think. Yeah, the capital is Paris. The capital is Paris. They are famously known for losing in the Second World War II very quick, but it's completely unfair opinion. Like historically speaking, they won plenty of battles. Plenty of battles. France is known for their pastry, a lot of pastry. They are pretty good at football. The first fucking World Cup I ever saw was 1998 when France won. Therefore, I do share some feelings towards the country. Their main export is nuclear energy, cars. They have good fucking movies. They have good movies. I can give them that. Music is pretty fucking bad, but movies are pretty decent. Mm, and main invention of France is cuckolding. Yeah, the French people invented cuckolding. If you don't know what cuckolding is, it's basically someone fucking your wife and you have to watch. Yeah, it was invented by Jean-Pierre Cuckold, and it was invented back in the days when France had a lot of colonies, right? So they probably assumed like, oh, haha, we're gonna fuck some other people's wives. But times change, and now their wives are fucked by some other dudes. By some other dudes. That's right. Yeah, it's actually true. Like if you look at the statistics of Pornhub, France is like because the rest of the countries, the top search is probably like lesbian or stuff like this, right? In France, is always cuckold. Yeah, it's fucking cuckold. So I assume they have some feelings related to it. Okay, let's go with the news for today. From France. That's right, exactly from France. The first news is coming from Normandy. That's right, is the place where the Americans started the D-Day and the Second World War was about to end. Okay, so a drunk driver hits what? A tank. That's right, a tank from the Second World War. A drunken woman driving her car crashed last Sunday in, I fucking butcher it, Lyon-sur-Mer into a World War II tank used during the D-Day landings in 6th of June. I see exactly. 44. AFP reported around 6 a.m. we have a person who had an accident and who actually hit the studs and who got into the tank. What? She got into the tank or she hit the tank? It is a tank, in fact, positioned on a sidewalk. That's right. Knowing women's drivers, she probably hit the tank, went outside, and she said, "Who put a tank in this place?" The Americans. That's right. The Americans put the tank there. Okay, so the gendarmerie confirmed the information, formerly from ICI, formerly France Blue, whatever the fuck it means. So the car is well damaged, but the tank is fine. Yep, that is a surprise. If the car would be fine and the tank would be fucked up, the car would be a fucking good car. Some fucking best ever. The gendarme adding that the driver, a woman in her forties, was not injured, but was drunk. That's right. Oh yeah, the French are famous also for their wine. She probably tasted some samples. She didn't feel that drunk, and then she fucked up the tank. Or I don't know, maybe it was a revenge. Maybe she actually like supported the Germans. It's like, oh, I'm gonna revenge my fallen comrades. Nah. The tank is located in the western exit of blah 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 near the Liberation Monument and was donated by General Ian Harris. See, see, people, this is how it goes. You want to do some good for the world? It's like, wait, I'll donate a tank to this city. You need a tank just in case. You know, there's going to be a tank. And some lady decides to destroy it, but she destroyed her car. It was probably French car, so if she would hit like a fucking rabbit, it was the result would be the same. Okay, so that was the first news. A drunk lady hitting a tank. Well, she could stole a tank, you know, in Poland. Yeah, in Poland, actually, some dude stole a tank a couple of years ago. But we do have a lot of fantasy in this country. Okay, the second news. Paris. The news are coming from Le Parisien. Yeah, okay. A man goes to the police station with a shell. I assume it's a shell from an ammunition shell. The post evacuated the traffic crowd. Some probably old dude. 1000% in Poland, this happens all the time. Some old dude's like, hey, I found the shell, I brought it to you. I was like, what the fuck, man? It's called the sappers, called the bomb squad. The projectile was presented this Sunday evening to the head of police station located at Rue du Vanguard. I probably butchered it too, as again, I do not speak French. I can say Joli Papon because in Poland that's a famous mock of a French language when you say Joli Papon. A man was moving the house of a deceased relative. Yeah, he moved the house and what up? There is a shell. So unusual scene to say at least on the evening of Sunday, blah blah blah. Inside the police station, blah blah blah, had evacuated urgently. The police station was evacuated around 8 p.m. An individual came with the possession of a shell. The beginning of the winter holidays in Paris. Some dude came equipped with a shell he placed on the counter. It was like 1000% some old dudes. So it's like old dudes, old people do not give a fuck. Like that's probably like a fucking reward for all the struggles in the life. You know, you're working hard and then finally you turn like 65 or fucking 17. It's like, yes, finally I don't have to give a fuck. Where is the shell from the forest? Okay, so he discovered it during the move of his mother home to the commune following her death. How did she die? She probably was blown away. Not just fucking kidding. Okay, so without a hesitation, the head of the police station ordered the evacuation. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, this is what you do. You know, someone is bringing a shell. You don't stand there thinking like, maybe it's a pot. We can cook a soup. Nah, it's an old person with something metal in their hand, so it's probably a shell. Second World War or First World War or any kind of war. A shitload of wars in Europe. We should stop. Okay, so the latter was placed in the driving bans under the close surveillance, blah blah blah. Technicians came and they found out it was neutralized decorative shell. Oh, see, maybe someone used it for flowers, you know? Maybe someone used it for flowers. So the man was moving and he brought the shell, and yeah, this is what happens, you know? Old people. Uh. Yeah, again, as I said, they also mention it as like discoveries of this type of munition used in the wars in the 20th century is not uncommon in the region. Yeah, yeah, it happens literally on whole fucking Europe. You know, we just like to kill each other apparently. Apparently, because yeah, why not? And now is the time for news from Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia still doesn't exist. Okay, people, now is the time for the second part of news on the spectrum. We talked about the shell, we talked about someone hitting a tank, and now we're gonna talk about Smurfs. That's right. Do you remember Smurfs? You know those short dudes, looking blue, doing shit, this kind of stuff. I've never been a fan of this cartoon. I never understand the phenomenon. Even as a kid, I was like, that's fucking dumb. What, they fucking live in a village and do what? And there is some dude trying to catch them? For what? They probably explained in cartoon for what, but I didn't fucking like it. So the mayor of Londro, well, Londre now, I don't know, London, bans the sale of drinks to the Smurfs on Saturday. See? Exactly. They're fucking working hard. They try to catch them every week, and they cannot even get fucked up. Prohibition. The mayor of Londres, Finistre, Patrick Leclerc, signed a decree. Oh, fucking, he had to sign a decree. It's a proper prohibition. Next thing you know, you're gonna have a Smurfs Al Capone prohibiting the sale of drinks to the Smurfs in the city bars on Saturday from 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. during the world record attempt to gather little blue characters. Oh yeah, there are some other news. There was some kind of gathering to have the most Smurfs in the village. And what? He don't want them get too fucked up. They already like painting themselves and wearing some silly clothes. Come on, give them a drink. They deserve it. The decree is also valid for Grumpy Smurf. What? Oh shit, they had to. Some Grumpy Smurf was probably fucking drinking all the time. And people like, yo, give a drink. And he's like, no, even him. Says the mayor cautiously, this is the third time in 5 years that the Britain town of 16,000 inhabitants will try to beat this record. The third time, like, you didn't beat it. What's the record? Like, who? Okay, first of all, who's racing? Who the fuck is racing to have the most Smurfs in their city? That's ridiculous. It's like in Poland, we have the pier, Molo, and very often they say something like, "Oh, this is the longest pier in whole Europe." Like, who the fuck is racing? What, Lithuanians? Oh yeah, next year we're gonna have even longer Molo. Whatever. Okay, I'm talking about Smurfs. So someone apparently is trying to get more Smurfs in their city. Well, maybe that's the immigration policy. Yeah, we need people who work in the factories 24/7, but people don't want to work. I know. Let's get on some Smurfs. They're gonna work nights, and the work laws do not apply to them. But during the previous edition, the Smurfs, who are known to be unruly and willingly festive, stay for a drink at the bar. Yes, yes, exactly. You meet other fucking people, and you have a good time, and you drink with them. Give them a drink. Lamens the Meyer, who will also dress up, and what? He probably gonna be fucked up. Yeah, I'm the mayor. I can be fucked up. The laws do not apply to me. Ah, give Smurfs a drink, alright? Give Smurfs a drink. They deserved it. Okay, and the last piece of news. Let me translate it because it's in French, and as I mentioned before, I do not speak French. Okay, so fuck, Haute Pyrénées, whatever. In this bakery, the baguette is free if you enter dancing. Therefore, it's gonna be always free. You do seriously underappreciate the willingness of Indian, Polish people, Jewish people, and basically a lot of nations who will do everything for free. So the team of Mengele, fucking doctor. There was this doctor during Second World War. He was making those crazy experiments, very fucking nasty shit. Mengele. And apparently there is a town called Mengele. Bakery in Souls. Oh no, it's the name of the bank, but it's the name of the bakery. Jesus Christ, change the name, people. In Souls, how to blah blah. Offers a baguette to customers who will enter dancing, a brighten up of everyday life. Some good feeling news, right? In rock, tango, or freestyle, doesn't matter. As long as there is joy and the team in Mangala Bar Bakery is in for a treat to brighten up everyday life and touch of lightness. The bakery located in Southern Terrace, blah, blah, invites its customer to enter with little dance in exchange to its business offer a baguette. Hey shit, not gonna lie, not gonna hate on an idea. Someone's like, yo, no, you know what? Let's fucking make some day better. People gonna dance. Ah shit, I like to dance. I will get a free baguette. In general, I was getting three women, but no, just for dancing. Actually, no, I didn't. Slices of good humor film that are creating a buzz on the networks. Oh no, come on, people, there's gonna be like fucking thousands of motherfuckers try to eat a free baguette. Nah, fucking do not show it on the internet. We're not just here to sell them products, but also give them a good mood during their visit to bakery. And you're doing a great job. I congratulate you, people. Since the buzz of the dance and in the face of the crowd and in the face of the crowd, the bakery has momentarily removed its sign. Exactly, that's right, because there was like fucking thousand people were going in trying to get a free bakery. Some dude probably like try to dance on his head, twist on his like a breakdance. Like, if I'm gonna twist on my head, do I get a coffee too? Do I get the coffee? No, sir, just the baguette. Oh, I knew it was fucking scam. I fucking hate people. Okay, I like the idea. I like the idea. I wish them all the best. I wish people won't fucking overuse it. And I like baguettes too. I like baguettes too. That's right. All right, people, that was the news from France. My name is Martin K. News on the Spectrum. If you have funny news from your country, there is an email in the description. And that's about it. All right, people, take care.